This is Sullivan and this just in. I'm here with my dynamic friend. Let them know who you are and what you do.
Okay. Peace. My name is Rashena Burroughs, and I'm the founder of a wellness company. And within my wellness company, I have 5 vegan cafes, a water bar, a gym, and I concentrate on wellness in urban communities.
Hmm, that's major. You say you have 5, right?
5, yes, sir.
All right, so out of those 5, count them down from the one that you started first to the one you just started.
Okay. Well, I would start with the one I retired from, Doobie's Plats and Toys. I had that for almost 20 years.
Okay.
And from there, I would always do smoothie day and always teach, to grow your hair from the inside out. So I was ready to retire from that. And then my next logical step, because I cooked, I was born vegan, plant-based. I didn't eat meat my whole life.
Okay.
So
Wait, hold on. I know you had like a hamburger because got Burger King and all this stuff out here, no?
I was that kid that my dad would take me to get a cheeseburger, no burger, Happy Meal. Everybody used to be laughing, but it was good. I liked the little pickles and mustard. But yeah.
Okay.
So coming up, that was the next logical step because I cooked. I come from a lineage of people who cook, do hair. So just using my gifts, I just took that next logical step to bring wellness to the urban community.
You said 5, right? So name off the different ones that you have.
Okay. So we have the legendary Blueberry Cafe. Blueberry was the very first vegan cafe in Newark, and I'm sure the first of its kind of an all alkaline cafe, following the Dr. Sabi menu. And then came the Zucchini Bar, which was a spin-off from Blueberry Cafe. We used to have these zucchini muffins inside Blueberry Cafe. And it got a little overwhelming, and the name was cute and catchy, so we decided to expand and add desserts. I'm a foodie, so I, believe that we should have an array of other vegan items other than the savory food.
Yeah.
Then we opened where we are now, the intelligent Aqua Phit. In Aqua Phit, we concentrate on personal training, fitness, recovery, stretching. It's also a water bar where people could come fill up gallons of clean alkaline water. Oh. Yeah, and then we do plant-based sushi on Fridays and raw food. So this over here is the raw bar, and we do cold pressed drinks and stuff like that. Yeah.
So how many was that?
That was 4.
Okay.
So coming soon in just a few weeks, Rhythm and Food Cafe. That's going to be in the South Ward. We're really excited about that.
Giving you the now news because you need it now, not later.
Yes.
Yeah. She's coming in with so much powerful work. And who actually inspired you to? You said you grew up vegan, right? But who said, listen, go there and do your own food for everybody? Who gave you that push?
Honestly, just me being a foodie had to create the things that we wanted to eat on the go. Otherwise, we would have to carry our food everywhere we go. So it's like, this doesn't exist. Let me create it. I mean, there's vegan restaurants out here, but we concentrate on using real whole foods, for cellular benefits. So we don't eat a lot of the processed vegan food. So if you want to travel and get stuff on the go, it's better to just open it. So that was my main inspiration, even from a child. I take back the word vegan because at that time we didn't even know it was called vegan. I didn't even know that's what it was. But
what is vegan? I explain what vegan is because when I grew up, my mother was like, I was half a vegetarian. I ate some chicken. So I was half a vegetarian. But then they say vegan. What's the difference between vegan and vegetarian?
Well, vegetarians, they still, some of them, to my knowledge, they consume some dairy. A vegan wouldn't consume any dairy whatsoever. Wow. Or yeast or certain things like that when you're fully vegan. A certain type, there's so many different levels to the veganism. I like to say plant-based. When we just eat from plants. So the difference between that is just maybe a little bit of cheese.
Okay, because I hear plant-based a lot, sort of like the catchphrase, plant-based, plant. They got the Beyond Burger, this, and everybody, Beyond, come on now. But I will say, just last week, I was at Blueberry Cafe, and I had some of the fries and the mushrooms, with the special sauce on the side, a little sweet, kind of barbecue type feel. And I liked it so much, I made a commercial out of it.
Oh, word?
I made a little quick commercial and posted. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I didn't see it.
You gotta see, shouted you out.
Word.
Shout out. Looking for vegan food? Look what I found. Go to Blueberry Cafe for all your delicious vegan meals. So I actually came here originally to talk about just Blueberry Cafe, but I didn't realize that you had so many other things going on.
Right, yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's hard for me to just narrow it down to one.
Yeah.
So what are the pros and cons of having a vegan spot?
Well, initially it was it was all pros. I would check off all the boxes because one, this community needed it, and even the people who run the city. That was my goal, to create this for people, not just the average civilians, but the people who actually run the city. They need to be healthy because they're the ones running and burning off the most energy, getting things done, probably getting less sleep or whatever. We wanted to really reach out to them first. Cons, I mean, there really are none. I mean, when you get up every day and you put your best foot forth, when you get up every day and you just is serving your community, the best way you know how, is really no cons to it.
So myself, I have to change my diet, which I haven't fully done that yet. But lately I've been going through a situation where I might eat too much sugar or salt, and it's like I get inflammation and all that stuff. And I ran into someone that created this 200% delicious pie. Shout out to Ali Watts with the Montana sweet moss pies.
Absolutely.
And I don't buy one, I buy two every time.
Yeah.
And I heard that you carry that in your spot as well.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Ali is amazing. And I love his ingredients. And they were in alignment with what we do at the same time. And they're yummy. People fight. I mean, Jessica has like a call list. So when they come in, she has to call a list of people before she even puts them out. Yeah, before she even put them out. Yeah.
I can testify.
Yes.
Because it's just, listen. I'm hooked. I'm sorry. I'm on too quiet day.
A lot of people are.
Unless he runs out, then I got to wait. It's a shame. I'm learning that more now. People have to really watch what they're eating. So what would you suggest for the average person, to eat that might build them up on a daily basis that you think they need?
Yeah.
What is something that you feel like should be in their daily diet?
Fruit. Okay. Water. Yeah. Sometimes you could even add some heavy water, like what we consider coming from the Kangen machine, adding an extra molecule of hydrogen to yourself, giving you H3O water for the penetration. Just staying hydrated. You can't go wrong with getting antioxidants and all the things that you need from the fruit, especially in the rising.
So I will say this, for me now, eating fruit often gives me itchy mouth and all that, but I guess, is it because there's a difference between eating a certain kind of fruit?
Yeah, well, are you eating organic fruits? It could have been some pesticides. Yes, that's why it's important to eat organic, because sometimes the pesticides people think they have allergies or they're allergic to something. It's not really the fruit itself or the nut. It's usually the pesticides. So you have to be careful, the way you purchase and what you're purchasing.
Yeah, so listen, look, you got to make sure you eat right and look at the ingredients, and organic. I know somebody that said they don't really like the word organic, so they say plant-based. I ain't gonna say who it is. But.
Yeah. Well, that's two different things, I think. And I believe, the message of it all is to eat food that is wild in nature, eat food that comes from nature, eat the food that's source provided for us electrically to go to our electric bodies. Anything else other than that, you're not powering yourself up. Yeah. So you have to recharge and power comes from the food that comes from the earth.
That's it. It's true. So what is one of the main things that out of all your spots people run to? We already said the pie was one thing, but on all your spots, what is the thing that you see the most people going to every week? And you like, I gotta get more of this, I gotta re up on more of this, because they always eat this, or we run out all the time.
In each store individually?
Yeah, you could go, you can count down.
Well, I would say probably the big breakfast from Zucchini Bar.
Okay, big breakfast. You better get there early, because if you don't,
the big breakfast from Zucchini Bar. Zucchini Bar is tough because there's so many things. The pasta and mushrooms from Blueberry Cafe, that is really one, and that's always been like our number one hit seller. From Aqua Phit on Fridays, I would say the seafood mac and cheese. Everybody loves the seafood mac and the sushi, but the seafood mac. And then the ice cream parlor, I believe it's the waffle taco. Yeah.
So with the ice cream, right? You feel like, because I'm telling you, sugar, I'm very, very sensitive to sugar now. It's just so crazy. I can't believe how it is. I can get a grain and then be like, oh.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So that type of ice cream, do you feel like the sweeteners in it will affect someone with compromised immune systems, or will it still have that same negative effect as regular sugar?
As regular sugar. So the ones that we make in-house, they're made just for that purpose. Yeah. So even on our menu, it says we have diabetic friendly, and please ask, for a healthier option for that type of situation. Yeah. So we do. The ones we make in-house, my daughter makes them in-house.
So listen, I think I'm going to change, my diet, change where I come eat.
We do special case things.
I might have to be a special case.
That's okay.
Because I plan to be around for a long time.
Yeah.
I really, really extremely appreciate you.
Thank you
for taking the time. Once again, let them know all the spots you have. Let them know where to come to as well.
Okay. All right. So we have Blueberry Cafe. We have the Zucchini Bar. We have Aqua Phit Water Bar and Gym. We also have Magic Cones Plant-Based Ice Cream, Divine's Crystal Shop, and coming soon we'll have Rhythm and Food Cafe on Clinton Avenue.
So Rhythm and Food, but that's only on Clinton. So you got everything on Central Avenue.
It's Westward,
Westward, Central Avenue, locking it down. It's a whole mini mall of vegan goodness. You're going to be healthy. I think if you drive by here, you get healthier. Just by driving by. Walking by, you might be good for about a month. You come into the store, you're going to be good all year. So, you got to definitely come here, because this is like a diamond in the rough. A place where you have all these toxic foods and the air is going crazy. You got to take care of you. And this young lady here is going to help you take care of you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Can you tell them who you are once again and where they can find you? Like your social media handles and all that good stuff?
Okay. Rashena Burroughs. A lot of people call me Shino. And we're at Blueberry Vegan Cafe at Gmail. The Zucchini Bar, Aqua Phit Water Bar, Magic Cones Plant-Based Ice Cream on Instagram, and Rhythm and Food Cafe.
So that Rhythm and Food, right? How's that gonna go? Let us know how that's gonna go, because rhythm, that's music and food. So what we got going on? Like, let us get the sneak peek. I need the now news so I can give it to them now, not later.
Well, I'm not sure if you know, but plant-based people, vegans, there's no nightlife for us. Like, so if we do go out to places, we can only eat from a selected menu. We don't want salad at night, and you probably can only get fries. But we don't want, processed burgers at night. So we don't really get to enjoy ourselves while having food that we love. So now you're going to have a place where you can get live bands, live entertainments, open mic, comedy. There's also a theater behind the cafe, so it's going to be all types of wonderful events happening, and just a nightlife and a social hub for artists of all kinds. So it's art all over the wall. We're looking for artists like you to put your art up on the wall.
You built my art. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do your whole area. 3D Artway can lock you in right now.
Nice.
We get in it now.
Yeah.
And we can curate and have exhibits there as well.
Oh, that's the plan. That's the goal.
So you found the right person. I found the right person.
Yes,
this is a good thing. Good look.
Yeah.
This is Sulanin, and this just in. Had a great time. I'm giving you the now news because you need it now, not later. There's nobody greater than this neighbor right here, the vegan creator. And we're gonna have that. It's gonna be like the when Sugar Avery came in there, the juke joint for vegan. Vegan's juke joint.
I like that.
It's gonna be turned up.
Yeah.
And I'll be there in the future with this young lady.
Yeah.
And come visit everything that she has to offer, because it's quality. We're looking for quality and a better way of living. Come here and live more. This is our host, Suleiman Aqua, saying peace.
Years of my success, fear I got in check, took control of my fate. I just wanna be great. I just wanna be great. I just wanna be great. Cheers. of my success. Fear I got in check, took control of my fate. I just wanna be great. I just wanna be great. I just wanna be great. I just wanna be great.